Hello everyone, I know a lot of people think that R+L equals D or B+A equals J is true. I would say it seems pretty unlikely to me. Let's see why. I'll talk about R+L equals D first. For those of you who don't know, it means Rhaegar plus Lyanna equals Daenerys. There are three reasons why I think it's wrong. My first reason is that the timeline doesn't match in this theory. As I explained in my Tower of Joy video, you can watch it on the link here by the way. So I explained that the war went on for around 9 months. When Ned reached the Tower of Joy after winning the war, he found Lyanna in the pool of her own blood. Lyanna made Ned promise something and then she died in his arms. This is the main reason why I think R+L equals D is impossible. You see, Daenerys was conceived during the last month of the rebellion. So if Lyanna died of childbirth, she couldn't have given birth in 1 month, right? And there is no other reason why Ned would find her in the pool of her own blood. After all, the finest knights of Westeros were watching over her. My second reason is the conception of their child. Daenerys was conceived in the last month of the rebellion, whereas Rhaegar and Lyanna's child, most likely Jon, was conceived in the beginning of the rebellion. If Daenerys was Rhaegar and Lyanna's child, when was she conceived? Rhaegar was out fighting a war with Robert and Lyanna was in Dorne, whereas the Mad King stayed in King's Landing. He had grown a fetish for fire and death in his later years. He only slept with Rhaella Targaryen after executing someone by burning. Jaime remembers that before Rhaella fled to Dragonstone, Aerys went to her one final time. When Jaime heard the queen cry, he protested that Kingsguards were sworn to defend the queen too, but Sir John Darry said, "We are, but not from him." My point is, Rhaella got pregnant somewhere around that time, whereas Lyanna should have been pregnant somewhere around 8 months earlier in order to give birth around the time Ned reaches the Tower of Joy. My third reason is the place of birth. We know that Ned found Lyanna in the Tower of Joy after the war ended. After staying approximately 9 months in Dragonstone, Rhaella gave birth to Daenerys and died in childbirth. If Daenerys was Lyanna's child, how did they took her from Dorne to Dragonstone so quickly, and who took her? There are way too many loopholes in this theory. So that's why I think R+L equals D is wrong. Let's move on to B+A equals J, which means Brandon plus Ashara equals Jon. I have to admit this theory makes more sense than R+L equals D. But I will only ask you 4 questions that will hopefully answer your own questions for you. My first question is, if B+A equals J is really true, then it means that Jon was conceived during the tourney at Harrenhal. But Brandon was betrothed to Catelyn at that time. I agree Brandon wasn't as honorable as Ned, but do you really think that he would have cheated on Catelyn? My second question is, there were rumors that Ned had a crush on Ashara. At the tourney of Harrenhal, Brandon asks Ashara to dance with Ned because Ned was too shy to ask her himself. If Brandon loved Ashara and they conceived Jon at this tourney, why would he ask his lover to dance with his brother, knowing that his brother likes her? My third question is, if Jon was really Brandon's son, why did Ned never talked about his mother? And why didn't he tell everyone the truth instead of letting them question his honor? Unlike Lyanna's case, where he knew that Robert would have killed Rhaegar's child, aka Jon, the second he found out about him. There was no reason to lie about it. My last question is, what did Lyanna made Ned promise her, which haunted him till the day he died? Think about these questions and then tell me which one of these theories makes the most sense for you. If you like this video, please click on the like button below and subscribe to my channel. Have a good day. Bye bye. See you in my next video.